do not have any degree. I have nothing. I have no education. I can't spell. I can hardly read. But yet those people who have that capability seem to know better than me about what I can do. Well, has anything gotten done here that we needed without me? Well, screw it. You do better. Go ahead.
Though energy is the group's priority, Dr. George and trauma nurse Allison are keeping an eye on another major concern, the food supply.
You want to count right next to what we had, and I'll just put in the new number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
With 10 people, we're going through a lot of our canned goods.
1, 2, 3, 3.
We're gonna need more oil. We're gonna need more sugar. We're gonna need more fresh foods, whether we hunt it or whether we, forage it from abandoned homes or grocery stores.
We're gonna need more food. That's a concern.
Food isn't the only reason to go foraging, because it's extremely important to be aware of your surroundings, what resources and what dangers might be lurking just behind you.
So guys, there's a number of things we need. We need to go foraging. I mean, honestly, we can't build food. We can't build water. I don't feel comfortable. I don't think any of us do that. All of us leave, because then this place is vulnerable. I think you guys are working on something incredibly important. Right. It might be best if you stay. So, you're staying, Mike. Lock up behind us. Lock up all the doors. We stay in groups of at least 2 to 3 at a time, and we never get too far away from each other.
In a post-apocalyptic event, looting is foraging. There are no owners of property anymore. In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, for example, people reverted to a pack-like mentality over food and water. We see that happen often during major catastrophes where people were forced on their own to survive.
We're not foolish. With all the dangerous people and the conditions we have to encounter when we leave these guarded walls.
I did 6 years in a pretty serious prison, It's a part of me. I know I'm a survivor.
So if you're attacked, you try to protect your stuff, and if you can't protect your stuff, you protect each other.
John.
But if somebody separates, then
John,
I think...
have you ever been in a fight?
Yes.
Have you ever been in a life and death fight?
No.
I have. I was a member of the military, and I've seen a lot of people die, and I've seen a lot of people dead. So, that's where I'm coming from. I'll let you know what happens when we go out after we assess things. This is no longer the world of sharing and good-naturedness. The only way to control a wild animal is being wilder than the wild animal. Let's put it this way, I do not plan to run. We are going to be the wildest animal there is.
Oh, you had those, great. No problem.
Yeah, the smallest over here.
No.
Take a peek. No.
Just be aware, 360.
In a post-disaster setting, there'll be fierce competition for the resources in any given area. As part of the experiment, food and other supplies have been scattered throughout the surrounding streets. Hostile outsiders are in position to threaten the colonists' sense of security and steal their resources. They're not allowed to physically harm them, but the colonists don't know that.
That means stop.
Come on, Leilani.
All right.
Hey guys, there's goats down here. We get 2 goats. Hey.
We're good on a burner, but do you need any parts or anything off of this? There's jerky in here.
Whoa, watch your back. Watch your back. Drop that! Drop that or I'll shoot you!
All right, get the back and let's go. Get the back, let's go. Start going back.
You didn't.
No conversations. We got what we got for today. Let's go. Roll. Lottie, those were 2 guys. How do you know there's not more? Are you me?
Come on, there's the guys, there's the guys.
To the edge.
Send it back. Just keep going back. What you got and go on back. Now. Not later. Now.
You got to go. We cannot lose the go.
What we got and go on
go
back.
by the horns.
What we got and go on back.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm super worried about going out of the streets. Whenever things get heated, we fragment and splinter and scream without having a plan.
We cannot lose the go.
What we got and go on
go
back.
by the horns.
What we got and go on back.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna hide out. I'm not gonna be on defense. I'm not gonna put myself in a rat hole and hope that there's nothing out there when I put my head out there. That's crap. I'm gonna be the cat. I'm not gonna be a rat.
It's a nice bike. I like that bike. I like that bike. I like that bike. I like that bike.
These marauders, they have more malicious intent than we do. There's scarce material out there and we're all contending for it, and it's gonna cause conflict. I mean, one thing this says to me is that we do need to get out of here.
Let's just go. Let's just turn it back. Open the door.
All right, coming. Holy crap.
I feel incredibly successful. We found a good bit of food. We found some fruit. We found some vegetables.
We got some nopales. We have some dried apricots.
We actually broke up a camp. I think there were 2 guys in a tent, you know, just trying to get by like we did. And our guys went in and grabbed everything they had.
2 heirloom tomatoes.
And I was really struggling with that. You know, on one hand, I know how desperately we need the stuff, but I also know that we really screwed them.
In extreme situations, you may be forced to do things you would normally do to survive, like stealing.
Eventually, we can have fresh salt meat.
We were going to kill the goat?
Well, as a very, very last resort.
Bringing back the goat, being able to have cheese, being able to have milk. Milk is protein. And I have been so worried about that because we haven't been eating much.
I don't know how long I'm going to wait for cheese and milk. I mean, those animals are cute, but they're also delicious.
We got some clothing, you guys. I was pretty happy. I think I found 2 towels, so this one's relatively clean.
What is this?
Some of it was treasure, some of it seemed like trash.
Another shirt, another good blue shirt.
All of it seems like trash, actually. It all seems like trash.
We just raped somebody's friggin' tent for nuts. And oh, what a good day. What the things we found. I want to get the hell out of Dodge. That's what I want to work on.
It's extremely important to be aware of your surroundings, what resources and what dangers might be lurking just behind you.
Honestly, we can't build food. We can't build water.
I'm not gonna hide out. I'm not gonna be on defense. I'm not gonna put myself in a rat hole and hope that there's nothing out there when I put my head out there. That's crap. I'm gonna be the cat. I'm not gonna be a rat.
It's a nice bike. I like that bike. I like that bike. I like that bike. I like that bike.
I mean, those animals are cute, but they're also delicious.